in that smaller category, in that smaller segment of a $1 million business, they're usually using perhaps a family member or someone, who knows a little bit about computers. Someone younger sometimes generally understands more than them. And so the challenge with that is that person probably does understand more than you. However, do they understand everything at the business level, at the risk level? You would never hire a college graduate and make them your CFO. Nobody does that. You start them off in a bookkeeping position, right? You work them up as they gain experience, and maybe someday, 10 years down the road, they have finally the enough experience to become a CFO. But you would never do that. But we see that happen in IT, where we take a young junior person and put them in charge of all of the IT of the organization. And people are taking great risks because that person does not have the experience necessary. They don't have the 30 years of experience that a service provider like us has been around doing this and seeing things over and over and over. While the technology changes over the years, we see the same things. The patterns tend to somewhat stay the same in a lot of things. So that doesn't mean we can't work with a junior IT person, but if you don't have someone mentoring them, right? Like when we hire junior IT people, we're mentoring them right off the bat. It's continuous education, and certifications, right? It's a constant learning. They're in a constant learning mode, but then they also have mentors that are behind them, right? And a whole team. We're watching to make sure they don't make critical mistakes, which is why a junior engineer in an organization like us is much more protected than a junior engineer with nobody directing them at all.